Hey CommCare app builders, welcome to the final video in our beginner CommCare onboarding series. In this video, I'll show you how to install CommCare onto your mobile device and log in as a mobile worker into your application. Before we publish our app, we need to create accounts for our mobile workers who will log into and use the app on a phone. Each mobile worker will access the app with an individual username and password. Click on Users in the top navigation bar and select Mobile Workers. Next, click on Create Mobile Worker. In the window that pops up, we can add a username and a password and click Create. Again, the username and password you set here will be what the CommCare mobile worker uses to log into the phone application. After pressing Create, your new mobile worker has been created. In the future, you can change the first and last names, email address, default language, and role for each user. In general, it's only useful to add the first and last names, as you can see these names in reports, in addition to the username. Down the line, if you want to add a lot of different users, there is a bulk upload option for those on our standard plan or higher. Now, let's go into the Village Health application that we've been working on. Click the Make New Version button. Once you make a new version of your application, you can mark it as released or in test. If you mark it as released and have auto updates turned on, all of your CommCare applications that you have published to phones will be automatically updated with any changes you make to this version. This means you won't have to republish every time you make changes. For now, because we are still building our app, let's just mark it as test. We can also leave comments on the version to give you an idea of the additions and changes you've made to it. For example, you might want to make a note that says, added new questions about birth date, so you remember later what the changes you made were. This is just for practice, so let's just write first test. Every time you make changes to your application and want to see those changes on the mobile app, you will need to make a new version. You can always install or revert back to any version of your application, which is important while you're testing. If you're about to make major changes to your app, we recommend making a new version prior to making changes in case you make a mistake and want to revert back to an earlier version. We're now ready to install CommCare on our mobile device. There are two components to installing CommCare. First, you need to install the CommCare platform from Google Play. Then, you need to install your specific CommCare app. First, open the Google Play Store from your mobile device. Search for CommCare. Select and install the app. Then, make sure automatic updates are enabled. Back on our desktop, let's go to our Village Health app and find the version we want to use. In order to complete this process, you'll click on the blue button that says Publish. Then, select the platform you want to publish on. From here, you have two options, online install or offline install. Online install requires a reliable internet connection for the phone, while offline install does not require internet once the file has been downloaded from CommCare HQ. Note that an internet connection is required to log into the mobile app for the first time, regardless of the installation method. Since you're watching this, I'm going to assume you can do the online install. For more information about offline installation, check out our help site. Online install sends the application to your phone over a wireless data connection. We recommend installing over a Wi-Fi connection rather than a phone network to save time. You can now open CommCare on your phone and click on Scan the application barcode if you have a barcode scanner, but if you don't, you can simply enter the code provided. Type in the app code from the website into the box, or scan the barcode if you clicked on Scan Barcode, and click Begin Install. Now, we can log in with the mobile worker username and password we just created on CommCare HQ. So now, on the phone, you can see our Village Health app. Nice work! Congratulations! You just published your first CommCare app, and it can be used on a phone by a mobile worker. Feel free to check out our help site or the Damagi Academy so you can learn more about app building and answer any questions you might have. Okay, well it's time for your final Damagi fun fact. Currently, on CommCare, we have over 60,000 active mobile workers. Thanks for joining our community.